Hello everyone, I hope you're having a blessed day. I'm Leatherneck and welcome to my channel, Leatherneck IT. We're going to do a special video today. I've gotten a lot of requests from a lot of you folks and family and friends who just want to know how to make their laptop or their desktop or computer, phone, whatever it is, run faster. They want it to perform better. Yours may be lagging, your mouse may be hanging up and dragging around, your browser's not firing up too quick. A lot of different things can be causing this. It could be possible that you have some type of virus or malware. We'll do a different video on security where we talk about identifying malwares and how to get rid of them and how to protect it proactively moving forward in the future. But for today, we're just going to do two different videos on performance, increasing the performance of your machine without sacrificing the user friendliness of your machine. Okay, so let's get started. So first thing, let's do the oddball things and then we'll jump into settings. But let's go in View, Advanced. There we go, Advanced System Settings. Yeah, you do have to be, you really should be logged in as an administrator to do these. But anyway, once you type that in, this comes up. You're already in the advanced. We're going to work on some of the visual effects here in the processor and the performance. Click on settings, and then from settings you can see let Windows choose what's best. Why? Let's not do that. Let's adjust for best performance, which turns all these things off. Now, this is where we're sacrificing some of that user-friendly stuff. So I'm going to pick and choose which of those things that I want to continue to have just so I can maximize my performance and still have some user-friendliness. So I like having smooth edges around my screen fonts, and so they don't look all blurry and weird. I like having the thumbnails instead of icons, and then that's about it for me. You may choose to have some of these other things and you can customize it even further. But anyway, apply and okay. All right, so we've got that done. The next oddball thing is I'm going to show you this because I've seen it in other videos, and I do not recommend anyone doing this and fooling with this. Go to Core Isolation and open this up. Now, some of the other folks want to point you to this memory integrity and tell you to turn this off. Oh yeah, I mean, it's great whether you're gaming or not, high security process. Let me tell you something. I would never sacrifice this level of security for performance. We can increase our performance a lot of different ways, but this is not something that you should do. Just make sure memory integrity turns on. It's not worth its weight in getting rid of that security. So just don't do that regardless of what the other folks are telling you. Okay, everything else from here on out is going to be in your settings. Actually, no, that's a lie. Let's do our power option next. So you can type in power plan here if you'd like, or you can go the long way and type in control panel and open control panel. Here is our control panel, and let's go to hardware and sound, and here's your power options. Okay, choose a power plan. And you can see you have balanced, and then this is Acer computer, so it comes up with this. We don't want balanced. We want good performance with energy consumption. Let's just change this plan. You can see I got a couple things when it's plugged in. It don't ever shut off. It just keeps going. But anyway, change these. Change advanced power settings. This little dialog box comes up. I hope you could see that. I don't have the zoom functions. But go into processor power management and let's open these up. Now, make sure that this is at 100%, whether it's plugged in or not. Just make sure that the processor state is at 100%. It's doing its thing at 100%. I don't know why you would want to choke this down. So, okay, we can close that out. Now everything we have left is in the settings. So let's right click on the window and go to settings. Okay, now that's open. Let's go straight into system and scroll down. Let's go to notifications first. You know, when you get all these notifications, your computer's doing a lot of thinking and wanting to notify you of things all the time, and you get these things popping up, and that takes up performance and memory. So scroll through this list, and anything that you don't want notifying you, like Teams or Skype or, you know, snipping tools or anything like that, you don't want notifications, just turn those things off. All right, that will help boost your performance. Let's back up and let's go into storage. Okay, let's get rid of, let's start off in installed apps. Let's start there. Now, you can scroll through the installed apps, and if there's apps in here that you don't use or you don't want, you can click the little ellipses, the hamburger, well, sideways hamburger, whatever you want to call it, but it's the 3 dots, and you can select uninstall. Be very careful, okay? Acer Configuration Manager, that's not something that sounds like you use, but it's very important. Don't get rid of something that you don't use. We're talking about Adobe's and AngieTube, printers that you don't use. You may have had an old printer that's still in here. Get rid of it. All right, you can see I can use Canons. There's a lot of things in here. Just downsize. If you're not a gamer, get rid of gaming, Xbox, you know, all that kind of stuff. Just get rid of that stuff. Okay, that will help you out big time. Game bar, Dev Home, you know, Phone Link. What do we need Phone Link for? Okay, don't need it. Advanced options. Yeah, we don't need any of this stuff. Okay, so let's get back to systems. All right, I think that's about it. Notifications, and we went into storage already. Installed apps. Oh, let's do storage sense. Make sure your storage sense is turned on. That's a good one to have. Cleanup recommendations, no action required. You can do a lot of cleanup in here. That's good to do. Temporary files. Okay, you can get rid of your temporary files from here also. Just check everything that you want to get rid of in your temporary files and junk files and downloads, and hit the remove and get rid of all this stuff. This will give you a huge boost in your performance as well. Okay, we're back to apps. Okay, installed apps. Let's go to startups. All right, these are all, when you start up your computer, these things, they start up. And I'll show you another way you can get rid of these too, but turn these off. All right, not all of them, just the ones you don't want to start up. This affects how long it takes your computer. You know, you're sitting there, you press the power button and you're waiting and waiting, the wheels are spinning. It's because it's waiting for all these things to start up. There's no need for them to start up. Evernote, you know, OneDrive, we want to start those things as we need them and not automatically. It slows down that startup process. So get rid of those. That's about it in apps. Let's go into personalization. All right, and colors, transparency effects. This is a big, I mean, this is one of those user-friendly things, but it doesn't make a big difference, but it does make a big difference in performance. So turn the transparency effects off. You see on my screen, it's not doing very much. Okay, just turn it off. Get rid of it. Don't need it. We did apps. We did accounts. Did we do accounts yet? No, we didn't do accounts yet. So come down to sign-in options. And while you're in sign-in options, just make sure that automatically save and restart. You know, we just got rid of some of the apps that's going to start up automatically. You want to make sure this is turned off so that they continue not to start up automatically. It doesn't save those restartable apps. Okay, so just make sure that that is done also. Let's see, what are we forgetting here? Gaming. If you're not using your machine for a whole lot of gaming, a little bit of gaming, if you're using for a lot of gaming, leave gaming mode turned on. If you're just doing a little bit or you're not doing any at all, turn it off. This is going to be your biggest bump in memory and performance out of all of them. And let's see, I think we've pretty much got them all here. Startups, yeah, there's not much else to do in there. Install apps, I think we've covered all of this. Yeah. Yeah, we did all of this. Okay, let's back up another one. Let's go to apps. Startup apps, I believe we covered all of this too. Yeah, we're good there. Accounts, we did everything in accounts. Sign-in options, yeah, we did all this. Oh, let's see. Yeah, I think we're all good there too. So, system, storage, storage sense, advanced storage settings. Yeah. All right. So anyway, that's about all we have for some of the things that you need to do to bump up your performance. A couple more things that we need to touch bases on. Let's see. We emptied out all of our cleaners. I would recommend that, you know, so that you don't remember to or have to remember to do this all the time. I would recommend, this is what I do personally. I don't have any sponsors. I have no reason to promote this product. You can get it for free. I have the paid version. I like the options of the paid versions because I don't want to sit here and have to do this all the time, but it's called CC Cleaner. Okay. Well, could not be recognized. Let's go with pin. Okay. All right. So yeah, you got to open that up in administrative mode. Oh, okay, here we go. Oh, it's still thinking about it. That's what it's doing. Still thinking. And here we go. So here's the CC Cleaner. Hey, welcome back. Going through these wizards. Next, next, next. Scan. You see there's a lot of different things. Performance Optimizer. There's a lot of things that you can do in this tool, and it'll clean out junk files. It's scanning. It's doing all these things. Driver updates. There's a lot of stuff that you can do in this to keep your computer running nice and smooth. Okay. We'll see what happens when it comes up. It may take a while, but that's okay. We'll get back to that next time. So one last final thing to talk about in this video for performance. Let's open up the task manager. Just type that in down here and run as administrator. Why not? Okay. And here it is. Bring it over here where you can see it good. And let's go to performance. Okay. And as you can see, committed. So this laptop has only 16 gigabytes of memory in it. That's probably one stick. There's probably room for two in here. So that's going to be in another video. We're going to talk about that more. But two key points is you see the speed and you see that it's so dim. This information is going to be helpful when we start talking about upgrading memory, because that's the biggest thing you can do is go ahead and upgrade your memory, add more and upgrade. But for what we're going to do today, we're going to talk about this cached. Okay, so we need to get rid of this cache. I'm just going to minimize this and stick it off to the side for right now. And what I'm going to do is let's open this up. You want to type in your search RAM map. This is a Microsoft thing that's going to help you out with this cache, and go ahead and download. Okay, just make sure you're on a safe site. Download, and let's see if I can't bring that up over here in my downloads folder. Yep. Okay, I'm just going to drag this over here and show you what that looks like once it's downloaded. Okay, here it is in the download folder. We'll select it and just hit extract all. And this little box comes up, and just hit extract. Okay. And then another window opens up here, and we have extract. Okay, let's minimize that. So you can see that we have, whoop, don't want that. So on a side-by-side computer, here it is, the cache. Let's open up, let's double click on that RAM map. It's going to be a license agreement. Read through all that, which I've already done and agree. It's going to take a few minutes just thinking about it. Okay, well, come on. There we go. There we go. Okay, so priority standby. Okay, so let's empty out this, and you'll see what happens over here. Let's start here. Empty working sets. Okay, it's working. It's doing its thing in the background. This should start dropping. Bumps it up a little bit. Empty. Standby list modified. All right, and now you can see we're down around 100 some odd megabytes. Okay, so with that being said, look how much we have dropped and gained a good performance boost out of the 16 gigs we got there. I mean, we still have some committed and we have some that are cached, but that's going to give you a huge performance boost. Now in our next video, I'm going to show you how to figure out what kind of memory you have in your machine, where to go to find out, you know, what memory you should purchase, and then we're going to install that memory. And that's going to be a really cool video. It's very easy to do. There's nothing intimidating. I mean, you need to protect against what's called ESD, electrostatic discharge. You don't want to. Right now, it's winter. It's very dry air. You don't want to be standing on carpet. I know some of the other YouTubers like, well, I can stand on carpet and do this. I've been working in electronics for a very long time. I know electronics, and I know what happens when you pop the smoke on an electronic part and how detrimental that can be to your system. So we will take precautions, but please go and check out this next video. It's really going to boost the performance. I hope this video helps you out and got your computer where you're satisfied with it. Please like, share, subscribe, drop me a comment, and let me know how that worked out for you and what kind of videos you'd like to see from me in the future. Have a great day.